Hello YouTubers and fellow Square Enix fans, my name is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan, and today we're doing our Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. So, second day after a small break of doing Final Fantasy XIV, and we are back. We just cleared a lot of the temples. Like, there were a lot of trial boss battles from Hell's Lid, and I think we did all of them. Kind of completed that quest. We can now push on to another side quest that we unlocked. I'm not really sure what it was. The Reclamation of Doman. Something like that. Or Restoration of Doman. So we were still actually also doing the Triple Triad. We should be right in front of that Triple Triad player. So we're definitely going to tackle that. And then we'll just continue. We should probably unlock those extreme trials soon. From the ones of Hell's Lid. But let's see. Give me a second while I open my stream. There we go. And I don't see it on my phone. There we go. Now I do. Alright, let's see. So, decline bounty. I don't know. We'll decide later. Sure. So we want to go to Kiyuka. We should be able to maximize our Namazu reputation as well. That will be the last one from Stormblood, so. They'll probably capture. Oh, both, really? Was not expecting that one. I'm too lazy to set up a deck. It's interesting he's choosing these cards though. Oh, surprised they didn't capture Matoya. I wonder if this... Oh, maybe we got Hia and not Matoya. Matoya's from like a different expansion altogether, isn't it? Stormblood? Yeah, that one's from Heaven's Ward, so... Well, if it's Heian, it might be hard to get. I'm not sure if we have Matoya, but I'm pretty sure we don't have Heian. Nice, still winning yet. Still don't get the card though. Won twice so far, plus all the wins we did in the previous video. I keep starting every time. wow, we still flipped that one. Darn it. He's got some good cards as well. He's got a lot of high-level cards. I think his total level is higher than mine. Mine's 33345. What he has, yeah, see, he's got multiple 5s. That's always so unfair in these triple try challenges. The NPCs, they don't abide by the rules of the cards. Technically, I've only won 5, 1 4, and the rest are 3. This is my max card setup, pretty much. He's got multiple level 5s. He's got Railsvagar and he got Heian. So yeah, that's 2. Still nothing. Holy moly. Give me my card already. Last time there were 2 other people playing against him. Wow. Yeah, okay, we lost. Jeez. What's up with those cards, man? Right, let's try again. Right, let's see. Still time. Darn it. Well, we'll get it eventually. Chaos start. Okay, he starts off with Hian. Let's take his card. Pazazu. Pretty much have no way of taking this card from him. Yeah, it's G. Nothing I can do. This card, he's got way too many cards. I guess it's just a matter of sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you just get completely overpowered by the strong cards he has. You're never in an advantage. Every time you're at a disadvantage, that's for sure. Like that one. Boom. Can't do anything about it. That's a draw. Nope, he still took it. Yeah, this one is rough. Okay, can I take his? Yes, I can. There we go. They still took my Clive card, jeez. Alright, I think this is it. Yep. Go on, give me my card, man. The heck, man. How many times do I need to win against him? It reminds me of some of these triple triad players. They've got an insane low amount of drop rate. Like some of these triple triad dudes I've been fighting for, I don't know, like 50 matches and they still wouldn't have dropped. So he's got 2 5s and 2 4s. I pay 30 for a match, so even when I draw, I gain 45 MGP. That's not too bad. On a loss, I lose 3 because of the bonus that's currently going on. Absolutely nothing I can do against that. The thing is that I can't use the same tactic over and over and over because it's on Chaos, and Chaos determines which cards I play, not me. I can select cards I want to play, but not in which order. There's his first 5. Of course, I get the one I can't do anything with. That is so annoying. Yeah, and they win. Makes me wonder if the computer is affected by chaos at all, really. Technically it should be, but I wonder if it truly is. Alright, we win this one. Give me my card. I already got the Challenges You trophy as well. That means, or the achievement, challenge I suppose. It's a weekly challenge where you need to win 10 times. So that means we've beat him at least 10 times. Because he's the only one we've played triple triad against since the reset of the match. The challenges. That was a good flip, I'll take it. 7, 8, okay, that's 7 versus 4, so I'm gonna protect this side. That's fine. Nope, still no card. Yeah, we lost. I'm gonna be playing triple triad for almost half an hour now, I reckon. 20 minutes. Nice. Hey, finally the Heian card. It's about time. Okay, that's the wrong one. Where is the Heian card? Here it is. So yeah, it's not Matoya. I thought it was Matoya at first when I saw the card. Didn't recognize it, that's why. Deliver Heian's missive to Slavborn. Alright, I guess we're going to Mordona. Let's teleport there. Here we go, Slavborn. Hello, Slavborn. What's that, Vexus? Business concerning the Domans? Yep, Heian's missive. I see. Lord Heian really didn't need to have gone to such trouble, but I know all too well how far our eastern friends were within self of decorum. As for a matter of the refugees' repatriation, it's not a lie. We've come to view them as a family. We'll be sorry to see them go, many of the other fellow frontier hands especially. So let us do one better. I shall appeal to their Eorzean comrades and invite them to accompany the Domans on their journey, that they too might aid in the reconstruction of the Enclave. I expect many will jump to the opportunity. A costly thing to send so many people, to be sure, but owing to Lord Heian's generosity, we seem to have found ourselves with a surplus of funding. It's hard to imagine the toll without the Doman refugees. They helped make it what it is today. Pah! What am I saying? This is a happy occasion. Go and tell Hozan the news. I'm sure he'll be overjoyed. Hozan, that's the little kid, wasn't it? Or was it the elderly? I don't remember. Where is Hosen? Hosen is inside. Isn't he? Where is he? Yeah, I think he is. Oh no, he's here. Oh, that was not the little kid. How very good to see you, my friend. Though not all expect it, you look as though you have seen something important to say, do you? I wonder if they even want to leave. I know what to say. Return to Doma. Is the day truly come at last? Wait here while I summon the others. This concerns them all. There's quite a few of them. My word. And here they are already making arrangements for a return. Why the long face, Igari? This is cause for celebration. It is, like all of you, I've dreamed of this day since the moment we left Yangsha. But now that it has arrived, I cannot help but think of those who we owe so much, Slethborn especially. Indeed, even if it were possible to leave this very moment, I could not. Not until I thanked the people here for everything they've done for us. I remember when we first arrived in this land and learned of its troubles. Though disappointed, I understood why no one else would grant us shelter. Who were we? Why risk so much for strangers? But this place and the people were different. When all others turned us away, Revenant's Toll welcomed us with open arms. I love Doma and Lord Hien with all my heart and want nothing more than to return and help rebuild. But I implore you, Hosan, we must first do our utmost to repay their boundless kindness. That's true. And that's why they're Domans. Never did I intend for us to disappear into the night like thieves and vagabonds. Everything you've said is right and true. All labors we have undertaken will be seen to measure of completion. That much goes without saying, I am sure. I will speak to Slethborn and ensure that we have enough days to prepare for our journey. In the meantime, I would encourage you to all prepare gifts and so forth. Very well, very good. I will not do to leave without saying proper farewells, else we would labor under the cloud of regret. At my age, one appreciates every opportunity to put the affairs in order. After all, I may not weather the journey home, much less another one to Eorzea. Given your constitution, father, I should not be surprised if you bury us all. If you have no pressing obligations, Vexus, why did I impose upon you to assist with our final preparation? Since this is all quite sudden, many of our people may require a second opinion on our farewell gift or something else. And all I ask is that you make yourself available for any such occasions. Would that be alright? Sure. Count on me. Thank you, my friend. We will look for you near the northern gate. Quickly now, everyone, let us not keep Vexus waiting. I wonder how many Domans there are. Speak with... No, wait for the Domans to seek your counsel. Alright. Now we've been in Mordona for a while. It's been a while since we've been here. Assisting the Doman refugees with their final preparation will take several minutes. You may wish to cancel any pending duty of Avenger. Alright, let's go. There's one. There's another one. So kind of you to spare time would help us something so trivial. No doubt you have many important matters to attend to. Anyway, I wanted to ask your opinion of a gift I wish to give a dear friend of mine before leaving. Isildure. You remember Isildure, do you not? Alayene's grandfather? Though older than me, the two of them were still going on grand adventures before joining the Scions. Ah, how I envy his vigor. Though we have done little more than drink his tea and speak of our children, I have cherished his company. I will miss him, truly. Alas, in recent days his body has begun to get the better of him, so I was thinking of giving him something for his health. You have any suggestions? tonic for his memory. That would be nice, I suppose. But maybe anything for his back should do? Depends, you know, like he's, I think his memory is more important, right? I think a memory. Let's go for a tonic for his memory. Insulidare, forgetful. Are you certain? His memory has been nothing short of impeccable in my experience, or perhaps you know something I do not. Very well, I shall speak one of the merchants and see if one is suitable tonic. My thanks to you. Okay, maybe it should have been the other one. Though Home accepts your suggestion, his furrowed brow suggests he's not altogether confident. It will suffice. Oops. Our friend, if you could spare a moment of your time. The toll is home to many interests to which we owe a great deal. There's one particular that we should definitely pay respect. Rowena's House of Splendors. This house has been an invaluable source of goods and services in both professional and personal matters. I'm sure you can say the same. And so I thought to bid farewell to the one representative of whom I've worked closely with. If you would, look to the courier by the gate. I speak of the raven-haired beauty at the gate. Of all Rowena's girls, she has been very helpful. That one? Raven-haired girl? Which one is she talking about? This one. There is a problem, however. I cannot for the life of me remember her name. It all sounds so familiar. Perhaps it's my Doman ear. That's, Elena, isn't it? You know her, surely. Please tell me that I might have a proper conversation before I return to my homeland. Elena. I thought she dealt in primal arms and whatnot. That's her. Elena, that's it. I remember as soon as you said it. Sure. I knew I was right to ask you. They say you're perhaps the house's most valued customer, anyway. I'd best go and speak with her before I forget again. The warrior departs in high spirits, grateful for your assistance. Yeah, so I was right. It was the left one. Alright, what else do we have? There's two Lalafells right there. There, Higiri. I believe that's Higiri at least. Is she coming over? Yep, one of the only females from the Domans. That's Higiri. Vexus, have you seen Carbuncle roaming around? Over the course of my time in Revenant's Toll, I've known that many adventurers, including the Arcanist with a somewhat disobedient companion. It seems every day her Carbuncle wanders off on its own, you see, and today is no exception. For a mercy, it will respond to its name, more earnestly when called by someone else other than its owner, strangely enough. The problem is, I cannot seem to recall what it was. Some sort of gemstone, I think. Ruby. I believe it was Ruby. Ruby! How could I forget? She named it for the red jewel on its forehead. Thank you for your help, Vexus. I will join our search right away. Higiri departs in high spirits and begins to call out for Ruby at once. Sure enough, the errant Carbuncle soon appears. Alright, who's next? Do we even get to see Yugiri? Yugiri goes left and right anyway, so she can come and go. We see the Carbuncle maybe? What was his name? Was that Hosen? That's Hosen. Pretty sure that is. How fortunate that I am you're still here. My father told me how you helped him, and I was hoping you might do the same for me. I seek your wisdom concerning Slathborn of the Adventurers Guild, whom helped secure a place here in Revenant's Toll. Thanks to him, we were able to work side by side with the frontier hands to build these walls and lay the cobblestones. We were given food and shelter, it is true, but more importantly, we were given purpose. We have of course already expressed our gratitude to him many times before. I myself presented Slathborn with a Doman dagger, which I'm told he treasures. But now that we must part ways, I feel as though we must take one final grand gesture. A more elaborate, expensive gift, perhaps. Or well, what do you think? Something flashy and gaudy that guts the Belsod. Maybe just try and stay in touch. Yeah, that would be better. Really? We should be able to glad to maintain our relationship with Slavborn and Atoll. Do you truly believe that in one itself is enough? Perhaps you have the right of it. Considering the lengths he has gone to ease our burdens, spending exorbitant sums on farewell gifts may only frustrate him. Besides, whatever we purchased would come from Eorzean markets. Better to wait until we have returned to our homeland that we might send them something more doman. Dried persimmons for my village, perhaps. Ozan's eyes sparkle as he considers the possibilities, clearly satisfied with your suggestion. Alright? Alright, all of them are gathering. How go your efforts, brothers and sisters? By all accounts, it went quite well, and I have you to thank for it. You are too kind, my friend. Ozan, you were going to meet with Slavborn one last time, were you not? We were hoping you'd allow us to accompany you. If so, please let us know when you do. That said, perhaps we should speak with Slavborn sooner than later. I cannot think of any reason to delay. Vexus, I know I've imposed upon you enough, but might I ask you to accompany me as well? Alright, what are we taking? The silver pieces? Yeah, let's go with silver pieces, sure. You got any experience for that at all? Nope, not really. Alright, so, next quest, this one. 1001 farewells. Ozan has 1,000 things to do. We should pay our respects to Slavborn while we and the others have time to spare. Would you not agree? In that case, I ask you to go out and head away, and I ask that you go on ahead and wait for us at Slavborn. I'll require a moment to gather the others, but do not expect it will take long. Straight ahead. Yeah, Slavborn is the guy that always helps out. He was the one who also helped out Sid, etc. Judging from the way I've seen the Domans running around, I gather they're busy with preparations for the long voyage. It is as you say, Master Slavborn. Yo, Rangex, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Sunday. The day many of us thought would never come has arrived, and now we make ready to return to our homeland. Let me assure you, however, that we have no intention of abandoning our responsibilities. My people have either completed their labor or ensured that others may easily do so in their stead. Earnest as ever, I'm grateful, truly, but you needn't have gone to such trouble. Happy Sunday. Doing pretty good, you know? It's extremely warm. That's more bothering me than anything else. Revenant's Toll. Gods, when I think back to what this place once was, how it's changed and what it's become. I can't imagine it without you lot here. You made this place what it is, same as we did. None would dare say different. Tragedy drove you from the lands and delivered you to our shores. But from the tragedy came a new beginning, and hope that we shared with every soul that passed through our gates. And that, my friends, is more precious than any riches. I pray you carry it with you to Doma, and that it grants you strength when you need of it. We will, Mr. Slavborn. I swear to you, we will never forget this blessed place. You gave us the opportunity to work with the frontier hands to build Revenant's Toll. All the skills and experience we gained we will put to good use rebuilding the Enclave. And then, when we have finished, I pray you will come and visit. Aye, we will be honored to receive you and any other man or woman or child of Revenant's Toll. Let this not be an ending, but another new beginning. The beginning of a lasting relationship between our two homes. This is my dream for the future of our people. As we rebuild these walls stone by stone, may we rebuild it together. Ha 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 ha. Well said. Well said. He's getting emotional, maybe? Damn it. If we keep on like this, I'm liable to start bawling. Knew it. So, let us move these things along. I hope you won't mind another parting gift. The lost treasure of Revenant's Toll, courtesy of your younglings. The foreman is expecting you. A most surprising but welcome gift. We shall endeavor not to drink it all at once. We will collect the bottles and return to our preparation at once. Thank you, Master Slavborn. And thank you, Vexus, for everything. It's kind of nice that they keep these side quests going to meet up with these old characters. Lots of MMOs, you meet people and then next expansion you'll never see them again. They do that really well in Final Fantasy. Before you go, I've got another favor to ask. Well, feminine actually. She wants you to bring Yozen and his friends to her, up in Rowena's cafe. The wine for the adults, you see. She's got something else for the children. I doubt it'll take too long for you to find it. You have a knack for this sort of thing, after all. My thanks to you. Alright, let's see. We go here. You can do some roulettes, I suppose. High level dungeon. I'm gonna level up a little further. Let's finish up this quest, and then when we get the next quest, we'll do it. Alright, there's Yozen. Oh, here you are. Mr. Vexus. You're here to say goodbye, are you? It's not fair. Why do we get to decide that it's time to go back? I mean, I miss Doma too, but they should have asked us first. I kinda agree. Huh? Miss Philemon wants us to come to the cafe. Whatever it is she thinks we did, Oh, it's not like that. Alright, then. With me, guild members. Miss Philemon needs us. You too, Mr. Vexus. I was part of their group, right? Honorary member. Where's that? Inside? Where was that? I guess we were supposed to take this one. Okay. There we go. Philemon. Give me a second, guys. My window's open, so I gotta keep an eye on my cat every now and then. The moment he saw me looking at him, he knew exactly what he was going on. I'm okay with him staying inside the window, but he goes laying on top of the concrete thing outside the window that protects your window from the water. But I'm 3 stories high. I don't want him sitting on that. If he falls down, he's 3 stories floor. He's done that before. Cats always land on their feet, I suppose, but I'd rather not have him sit there. You came. I've been waiting for you all for so long. All members of the Dalamud Adventurers Guild reporting for duty. So what's the adventure? Monster Hunter? Garlean Gold? Oh my, nothing so dramatic. Rather, I wanted to give you all a reward. A reward? Really? A reward for your many deeds in service of Revenant Stole. When the frontier hands needed a helping hand, you were there. When there was no one else to look after the younger children, you were there. And though it all, each and every one of you carry your duties with a smile. That's why you're more than brave adventurers. You're heroes, the people of the Toll. Heroes deserving of a very special reward that just so happens to be right over there. A chest, a treasure chest. It's a pretty good-looking chest, though. Treasure! Is it full of candy? I wonder what's inside there. Even I'm curious. Thank you, Philemon. Whoa, look at these! Maybe it's equipment. Or is it candy? I wonder. Oh, it's, bonnets. Listen, look, Mr. Vexus, you got us matching hats. A beret. We'll make them official uniforms of the Dalamud Adventurers Guild. Haha, nice one. They suit you, little ones. Wear them with pride. Hoary Boulder. Silence. Mr. Boulder and Mr. Coultonay, I thought you were away on important silent business. Recently returned, and it's a good thing we are. We heard of your impending journey and hope to see you before you left. We're both very happy that you may finally return to your homeland. They have great need of stalwart adventurers like you there. Sniffle. But I don't want to say goodbye. Then don't. There's no need to. You're adventurous, or you're not. Adventurers never stay in one place, for it's not who we are. We walk paths all on our own, never truly beholden to one nation or creed. So don't say goodbye, because we may. Nay, we will meet again. You'll see, we'll go on the most famous adventurers in Yangsha that will return to Eorzea and became famous here too. Everyone may know the signs of the Seventh Dawn and the Warrior of Light, but just you wait. Years from now, they'll be talking about the Doman's Adventurers Guild. Ha ha ha. Looking forward to it. Grow strong, grow famous. Lead the tales, little ones. We must be going, but thank you again for making this arrangement. Take care. Right, we mustn't neglect our training. Find the heaviest crates and carry them to the horse-bird carriage. Mr. Vexus? Miss Villeman? Thank you for the caps. We'll take good care of them. I have a similar one somewhere in my inventory, I think. Alright, taking a shortcut down. Hello, Hosen. Children are delighted with their new hats. Miss Villeman could not have chosen a better gift. Preparations are proceeding apace. Slaffborn and the guild have finalized arrangements for the ships, so once we have finished here, we need only make our way south. How many times have I thanked you? I wonder. Not enough, that much I know. Thank you, Vexus, from the bottom of my heart. You are and ever shall be a true friend to Doma and her people. I expect you will find yourself in the Enclave before us. If so, I pray you tell Kozakuru we shall join her soon. Do we go back to the Enclave? Yep. Vexus, you returned from Eorzea. I sure have. They are homeward bound, then. It comes as a relief to hear that there were no complaints. No complications. Thank you for facilitating their return. I shall inform Lord Hien at the first opportunity. We have a mountain of work ahead of us, but with their help I'm confident we can see it through, and I hope I can count on your assistance in the future as well. Alright. Got a follow-up. It takes an enclave. Kozakura has a proposition for you. Vexus, Kami be praised. I was hoping you might pay us a visit. It is, as ever, an honor. Chill out, lady. That's alright. Once again, I must thank you for helping our brothers and sisters secure passage back home. With so many skilled craftsmen soon to be at our disposal, we of the Shen Sakai are ready to proceed to the next stage of our plan to rebuild this enclave. Which brings me to a rather delicate matter. Perhaps you will find this shameless, but circumstances being what they are, I see no other way. The reconstruction or revitalization of the enclave cannot hope to succeed without the contribution of wealthy individuals such as yourself. I understand if you wish to refuse outright, but I beg of you, please listen to our proposal in full before you decide. For the sake of Doma and her people, I shall be glad to lend a hand, of course. It warms my heart to hear you say that. Truly, Doma has no greater friend. Where to begin? Of course, it is important that you understand the state of the Enclave at present. I am sure you recall how everything when you first arrived, rubble in the streets, building in ruins, so forth. Well, we have made some superficial progress since the castle fell and Doma was liberated. The scars of the occupation are far from healed. Since antiquity, the kingdom of Doma has prospered from the gifts of the One River. The success of our agriculture and industry is indicated tied to the position here. Alas, in our struggle against the Garleans over the decades, much of what was built over centuries was lost. Fertile farmlands that once yielded produce for export were despoiled, and what little remained could barely feed our people. Our foreign ruler did not hesitate to impose their will on our local industry as well. Not only were we forced to purchase goods from the imperial concerns, regardless of quality of cost, but our merchants were also forced to sell their wares to Garleans at a loss, assuming they received compensation at all. While those days are behind us, many of our former trading partners were reluctant to engage in trade agreements for fear of the Empire's wrath. And so, for the most part, we must continue to fend for ourselves and craft what tools and so forth we require. Or so we would, had we the facilities. Forgive me, it is not as dire as it may sound. Our problems may be many, but we are wholly committed to the challenge before us. We are not unlike the Shanzo, a hardy herb that can thrive in even the most inhospitable of conditions. I took inspiration from its strength and stubbornness when deciding upon a name for the organization. In fact, no matter what struggle, no matter what the cost, our Shisenkai will do everything in its power to overcome every hurdle and rebuild this home of ours. Please excuse my sudden fit of passion. It was most unbecoming. Anyway, I've spoken of the general state of the Enclave. Let us discuss more specific concerns. Though having said that, it would be simpler if you were to see things with your own eyes. Please head to the work site north of the Aetheryte and speak with Mitsube. I shall join you shortly. Alright, but before we do that, let's see. I want some food, so we take the magic carp. Magic carp. I should probably take it out then, because I can't eat it otherwise. There we go. And some Kaiser bread. Alright, let's do a dungeon. So it's in full construction, as you can see. Interesting. I wonder how it turns out when we're done. Mitsuba. The queue will probably pop up before we can even complete this. Well, well, you're Vex's Jaeger, aren't you? In need of a hot meal? Actually, he's here on my behest. I thought it would be best if the potential patron saw our efforts firsthand. If you would be so kind to explain of what you do. Oh, foisting the burden onto me, are we? Very well, if you insist. Allow me to properly introduce myself. I'm Mitsuba. Once upon a time, I owned and operated the largest tavern in the Enclave. I had a hand in everything, from balancing the ledgers to stirring the cookpots. Owing to my experience, I've been asked to oversee the work here in the 10,000 stalls. Right, looking good. Plenty of materials. Ha! That was the exact same look I gave Gosakura when she showed me this place. 10,000 stalls, but Ikami, there's not even 10. But mark me, there will be. When we're through, this place will have an offer of unimaginable cuisine. Just thinking about it is enough to set my heart racing and my mouth watering. As I explained earlier, however, trade or lack thereof is a major problem at the present. We simply aren't getting enough shipments and consumables from outside Yangsha, so our people are forced to eat the same simple fare day after day. However, once our negotiations with the foreign cuisines bear fruit, we shall be able to exchange whatever surplus we produce from a far wider variety of ingredients, bringing us closer to realizing Mitsuba's vision. This may seem like a silly goal to strive for, but the improving of the quality of life for our people in a clear, understandable manner, we can motivate them to work harder and take more difficult tasks. They will not be rebuilt in a fortnight. We need every victory, however small. I don't think I'll be able to make it. We've a bloody long road ahead of us, but we need only take one step at a time. Whatever help you can contribute to the cause would be welcome. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us, Mitsuba. We should head back to the Shinsenkai and continue our conversation there, so as long as not to get away in the work. There's no much time left to explain, but if you would indulge me a little longer, I would be grateful. Yeah, we just missed it, probably. I probably should have just ended it and accepted it, but that's alright. We're not in a hurry. We're just going to re-queue. We got a penalty that if you get 3 penalties, you can't queue for a while. So I'm going to talk to her. And if the queue pops, we'll just take it immediately. 10,000 stalls are but one example of what we have to build there in the Enclave. Alas, it will take much time and effort. And so it will take tremendous resources. Resources that I pray you will be willing to contribute. Raw materials, food stalls, linens, medicines, and all that will be more of use. Anything and everything you can afford to part there would be welcome. I wonder if it's the same like in Heaven's Ward, wherein the total server contribution will make this place complete. Seeing as it's already like 4 expansions back, it will probably be complete. Furthermore, as a token of appreciation, we will provide a small gratitude relative to the value of the item you relinquish. You only need to place these items in the donation basket to my left. I will calculate the gratitude and pay you immediately. The Doman Enclave restoration commenced. You may now use the donation basket to contribute unneeded items to the Shizukai. These items will be used to supply and finance the reconstruction of Doman Enclave. Further details can be had by speaking with Kozukura. Interesting. I literally can hand it and everything. Work has only just begun. Just for the time being, we'll be channeling the bulk of our resources into the development of the 10,000 stalls that will provide a rich variety of food for the people of the Enclave. I don't know what that means, but perhaps this map will give you a sense of how much progress we have made thus far. Absolutely zero. Absolutely zero. It's black. It's interesting. I'm gonna have to research on how we unlock the next quest after we get out of here. I think we might have to just level up the city. I guess it's not server bound. I guess it's personal progress. Well, let's see. Not really sure on how that works. I think we are still... yeah, we're still serpents. So we have to switch back later once we have all the items to Immortal Flames. Hey. Still got hit. I went in too quickly. That was funny. Right, second boss. Flying through this pretty quickly. Defeat the boogeyman. I like how the DPS is always standing in front of the boss for some reason. Oh wait, no, okay, actually he was doing the right thing. It's because the boss turned. I like how when DPS is aggro, they run away from the tank instead of running towards the tank. That's always so funny to me. Come on, get over to me. You want me to take aggro, right? Don't run away from me. I tried to hit those ads like 5 times. I kept missing him because he kept running around. Great. He didn't get the other one, unfortunately. That's alright. I reckon they're pretty new players. That or they haven't done the dungeon in a while. There we go. Down he goes. I've done this dungeon more than I can count. It's a funny dungeon though, I like it. It's not too bad. There we go. Let's just drop the promotion. Oh! Wait, why did it not work? There we go. Guess I have to check that macro. I don't know why it's not working. Maybe that one's for... that's the alliance rate one I used. Let's see. Macro? Nope. Use macros. There we go. Which one was that? That one's incomplete. Shared. I don't know. So that one is weird. Gonna have to check that out afterwards. We'll check them out later. I don't know why that didn't work. This is basically a GPS race. You can see it here. 90 seconds to crash down. We've got plenty of time though. This was somewhat of a decent challenge, I suppose, back in the day when the DPS wasn't just up to this level. Nowadays everyone's maxed gear, so, you know. Right, everyone's here. Let's go. 30 that. No, guess I'll take care of it myself. Quite an easy boss, this one. Again, somewhat DPS heavy race, but I like how no one attacked the blob. So funny. we level up? We did not level up. Did we? No, we did not. Yeah, we're gonna have to check out my macros here for a second. Wait, did I do this? That's the party one. I'm not sure if it's Alliance or A. I'm just gonna go with Alliance for now. Alright. Hey, 2 accommodations, let's go. Yo, George, how you doing, buddy? Been a while. Glad to see you. So we just dump in items. What do we throw in here anyway? Can we throw in, like, weapons, etc.? Haha, no, okay. Can we throw this in? Yes, we can. Weekly budget, 20,000. Doing good. Doing good. Thanks for asking. Struggling a little bit with the warmth, if you will, but that's about it. Doing pretty good. Can we donate this? No. Just dump in all the items, alright? How about this materia? Is this worth anything? Yeah, sure, let's throw it in there. What is this? Squadron? Throw that in there? Sure. Throw this bow in there. Just dump all that random stuff in there, sure. It's X-Ether. How about a Moogle card? Nope. Expands battle axe. Sure, let's throw that in there. That one's good. True Ice Dagger, sure. Expands Partisan, yep. Longstop Bow, sure. This Labrise. 10 items at once. Alright, donate. Thank you so much for your contribution. We will pray you will favor us with your generosity in the future as well. Yo, General Knox, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Good evening to you. Is it evening yet? Sorry, evening. Good evening. What is this? Zerphonite? Yeah, sure, we can donate that. Got a Savage Might materia, sure. Got a, whatever this thing is, throw it on there. Super Potions, sure, take it. Can we donate the silver piece? Oh yes, we can actually. The silver piece is worth 500. Alright, let's keep that for now. Just throw random stuff in there instead. Donate. There you go. Doing pretty good, George. Doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Can't complain, you know? Oh, that's literally... Is it the same? True. Wait, where is that? Oh wait, I didn't want to ask her. I just wanted to donate. And how come I can't donate this? Item cannot be sold. Alright. Alright, we unlocked something, I think. Thunderstorm is coming here right now. Well, it looks far from here, at least where I am. Still sunny skies and no cloud in the sky whatsoever. We send some of those thunderstorms this way, so it calms down a little bit. On behalf of the Shensekai Vexus, I thank you for your support. The proceeds from your contribution have already been used to great effort, but I would not have you take me on my word alone. I pray you visit Mitsuba of the 10,000 Stalls. She should be glad to tell you the progress we have made. Alright. Got a new quest. Let's go. Not done. I want to donate more random stuff. Okay, I guess I need to talk to her after all. So, yeah, I just, I did all the, whatever you call these, the Hell's Lit ones. I haven't unlocked the extreme versions of these yet. Hell's Kier, the Jade of Stoa, the Wealth of Snakes. But, I did unlock all of the normal ones. Good to see you again, Vexus. Kozukura tells me you've been quite generous of late. On behalf of all of us, thank you. So, what's new? Still looks the same. As you can see, we got the frames up now. I guess, okay. Oh yeah, these ones. Yeah, here we go. Just the bones of what's to come, but perhaps it's easier than before to imagine how the stalls over there will one day be a proper kitchen. Unfortunately, we've yet to address the poorly supply issue. While it's true we've no shortage of rice and a few varieties of vegetables, some river fish as well, there's little else of note. The lands here has all been well suited to rice cultivation, and you can't blame a farmer to take advantage of that. But a man can't live off rice and nothing else. Well, that's not true. Hunting was more viable in the past, but these days you can't go more than half a way down the road to the next village without tipping over a shikigami or worse. Not much game to be found, at any rate, unless you're keen to try cooking koja, and I'm not. Which leaves fish and whatever livestock we can raise on our own, which is not nearly enough to meet our needs. Oh. Brother, can you stand? Speak to me. Oh, I have no strength to rise, brother. The void within my belly is all consuming. Leave me. Only the firewalker matters. The Budaga must thrive. My own vision grows dim, brother. So distracted was I by the Lupin's lengthy lectures that I paid no heed to my growing hunger. I fear we are undone, too far from the steppe to have come to return for rations, and have yet to see a single sheep in this stronghold. Stop exaggerating. I say you look at it a lot as though you're in dire need of a meal. We got rice balls to spare if you like. You would share with us your food. We would be eternally grateful. It's no meat, but at least it's rice balls. Delicious, delicious! I've emerged from the dark into the light and my belly full now. Basks in the sun. In shape and color it reminds me of booze, though it lacks any sort of filling. Booze, the Eorzea delicacy I presume, a steamed dumpling of some sort. They're a fair bit different, aye, but you can use all sorts of filling for filling rice balls. Miso flavored meat one is one of my personal favorites. In fact, unfortunately, we're having trouble securing a steady supply of meat at the moment. Unconscionable. Without meat, your bodies will not grow strong and robust. Budaga who does not eat meat is no Budaga. The traders of the steppe are rich in that which you lack, and I will gladly trade meats for your produce. In gratitude for your kindness, let us make an introduction on your behalf. Well, far be it from me to refuse. Wait until the Shizenkai hear about this. Our tribe, the Buduga, will gladly give you meat that you desire. If you will give us the one you call Hien. Sure, why not? Why not? Why not? Be careful who hears you, Vexus. Lady Yogiri and Hakuru might not be kindly to your jests. Construction of the 10,000 stalls is proceeding apace, and talks with the traders of the reunion may soon lead to a wider variety of foodstuff. As you continue to contribute to the Seshengai and the reconstruction effort in which others might, in what other ways which might the Doman Enclave grow and change? Alright, so it's a little progressed. I can not see any difference really, but whatever. I guess we donate more junk. All the stuff I don't want, let's just donate it. That's how it works, right? Another one's trash is another man's treasure. I don't really have that much trash anyway. That's the last one, I think. Wish I could donate that junk. What about... oh yeah, that's not worth it. Alright, donate that one? Sure, take it. Thank you so much for the contribution. We will pay your favor. Okay, sure. What about this though? Let me have a quick gander over at all the other items that we have. Doctore's bill. That one we can donate. I don't think I need this sword anymore, the Omega sword. Because we have the Anteka sword. I don't have that much trash. Looks in inventory, man. I mean, these are all my main weapons. These are not trash. These are all my main weapons for the classes I haven't leveled yet. Look, they're all low level, so that's why they're great items. See, this might look like trash, but it's my main weapon for my blue mage. This might look like trash, but it's my main weapon for a carpenter. They're not trash, they're... that's all I have. But yeah, I can throw this one away. That's my main bow. I'm a level 1 archer, so look. Where is it? Archer level 1. I intend to level them eventually. Also gotta be careful, I suppose, with the item. I'll not do this for now. This is not gonna give me much anyway at this point. I don't want to remove any of my gear that I need for leveling on my other... because I started leveling my other unit, I remember that. Oh look, we got something. I guess my Omega shields. Would you like to do a dungeon? I already did the high level one, the roulette. Nox, but we can do leveling trial if you want. I see they added the new Beastmaster class. Not the other tank class yet. I think there's another tank class, I'm not sure. I haven't checked either yet, so I'll find out when it happens. No need to tell me if you already know. Let me add you, let me throw you an invite. Roll, no, where is it? J. Oh, there we go. No, yeah, it's just there, but it's not like that. It's in the game as in it's here at least. Right, let me see. I want to check out something. That one works. Let me try something else. I guess I can't can I convert this? No. How do I make the party an alliance? I don't think we can, right? You can only have 8-man parties. Is there a way? Because I want to test out my my macro. My macro used to be all wrong. That one seems to work at least. Or maybe you can just tell me. Is it /alliance or is it /A for alliance if we do raids? It's A? Alright. Because it changed for some reason. Just shameless self-promotion for the win. Yeah, that's fair. I know it works, but just not now, and... Come on, that's so annoying. How have you been, man? I know I took a small break from streaming Final Fantasy. Just that there was a lot going on, and the other games didn't take as much attention, I suppose. But yeah, we're back. Renewed my subscription yesterday, so got plenty of days ahead of us. Let's do a raid. Leveling. There. Yeah, it won't work. Oh, they both work, it seems. I think both A and Alliance, because it does mention there's no Alliance members. Interesting. Because it does say there's no Alliance members. It does recognize it, apparently. Oh, is it Capitus Sentinel? Yeah, see? It does seem to work. Or wait, was it this one? It's like this. Wait. Yeah, see? So they do work. So it's both. It's both /Alliance and /A, it seems. Guess we'll be spending some time here donating some stuff to get this place going. But there seems to be a weekly cap, I think, from 20,000. So that's 12. 12 is worth not a lot. Let's go with this one. Oh wow, Cutter's Cry. Damn, that's a long time ago. Wait, I don't have my tank buff on yet. Damn. I still kept aggro though, so it's okay. Need to lock my toolbars again, alright? In this case I do want the trash, actually. So I can give it to the Domans. So I'm actually gonna open those chests. Just hand it to them. Gotta love it if people at least run towards the tank if you pull. That'd be nice, you know. Alright, second boss. The worm. It's a spice worm from Doom. Right, where are we going? This way. Get the trash. Yeah, that might not have been the best trigger. That's why I waited. Someone went through it, triggered the cutscene. I've had that in the past before. Good night, beautiful. Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate you watching. You have a good night. I'm uploading the series for you as we speak. So I reckon it will be ready tomorrow for you when you wake up. I can actually check. Yeah, 20 minutes remaining. It will be up in 20 minutes, give or take. That's alright, it's alright. It's, just letting you know. You asked me to do it for you, so I did. You too, beautiful. And, yeah, so like I said, when you wake up, it will be ready. Ram's voice. Gotta get away. Cacophony. Nighty-night, beautiful. Oh, that thing is underneath him. Dragon's voice, alright. No, that's hugging. Dragon's voice is hugging. Boom, level up. Let me queue for the next one. Oh, nice jackpot. Alright, so I'm on level 98. I remember last time I said I would do the leveling one as a Dark Knight instead of a warrior, but, well, that went out the window quickly, I suppose. I was leveling up my Dark Knight. Yeah, see? 43. Guess I'll max up my warrior first. Alright, what do we got? Oh wow, I haven't done this once. It's the new one. I mean, it's new for me at least.
You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes. lose you again.
That Gloom Ray got hit several times.
Trust in me, my love. I will protect you, I promise. Please, my love. If only you would listen. Why do you do this?
Really? I call BS.
You and I to
That was double BS. Not only was I not in the AoE anymore, I was also under arm's length.
all I ever wanted for you and I to
I remember, I forgot how much HP this thing has. That or DPS is kind of low, but I'm gonna give it the first one. Benefit of the doubt.
Tenzin, please. Did you? We will wake you from this madness. It must be thus. Hearken to my melody.
There we go. GG. drop on the promo. Right, let's give it to the other tank. This is the second time I've done this one. I literally did it yesterday for the first time, that one. Right. Do I get now... I wonder, do I get more coins now for these cards as well? If that's the case, I might hang on to these cards forever until that next event comes up next year. I am not sure. No, okay, the card worth stays the same, unfortunately. Imagine just stocking up. Nope, yeah, nope, it doesn't. There's something in the saddlebag as well. Is there? No. What else shall I do? What's your hint? I don't mind giving it, but you wouldn't be as amused because it would ruin your play. You mean put away all the food? I'm already taking out all the food slowly. If that's the thing you were going for. Ah, yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you're gonna say. Haha, I know exactly what you're gonna say. You mean these, right? Give them to the Domans, you mean? Yeah, I knew it. I knew exactly what you were gonna... I noticed I could give them to them. I mean, I might, honestly. Because it's gonna take forever. But I think there's a weekly cap on it. Micah Pendragon. Okay, interesting. Someone's a King Arthur fan. That or playing too much World of Warcraft, either one of the two. GG. I'm just gonna drop this. Am I gonna start dropping these in guild tests now as well? I mean, I have never done that before. This is the first time I've done that. Grab it. Why not? Alright, that's it for the roulettes, I suppose. Guess I'm gonna max out the Namazu now. Then we're done with the, then I literally don't have any V-stripes left to finish. I need 110. That's true, that's true. But, Party, and Alliance are the biggest ones, I suppose. So I need, let's see, 60? I only need 2. I don't need to do 3 of them. That's okay, I'll just do all 3. maybe I could have. Is there another one we could do? Done these. I mean, I could do main scenario, but no thanks. Could do a raid, but yeah, also no thanks. But you know, maybe for the I'd have to check. For the Doman refugee enclave thing, there's even a command to disable any error messages caused by the macro. Okay. What would it check for? Any errors? The Alliance, when you add the command and use it there, you are not in an Alliance, so it probably does not appear in chat. I see, I see. Yeah, I don't really use that many macros for chat, like the recruitment. I only have Party and Alliance. Party I can use for literally everything, except for the Alliance one, in which case I use the Alliance one, so it's not that bad. Right, what does he want to have crafted? 2 of these. Big fat tacos. You okay, Nox? You see tacos somewhere? That's literally the last one. Then I'm done. I finally caught up with all the Beast Tribe quests. And now we have the... we'll get the main quest thingy soon. Okay, okay. And then, yeah, that's done. We need to wait for the next expansion. Heaven's Ward's done. Realm Reborn's done. Stormblood. There we go. Right, let's max it out. Disciples of Creation. Gyoshin is either lost in thought or has fallen asleep with his eyes open. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Can you spare a moment? Just a bit of your mode. You see, Gurren has given us a gift of persimmons. But they are not just from him. No, no. They were paid by many festival participants who wanted to give something to us, the organizers. According to Seigetsu the Enlightened, such gifts traditionally demonstrate gratitude for a fantastic festival, or something like that. I dozed off, to be honest with you. Anyway, I think it would be quite fitting, most proper, to share this gift with everyone who made our festival a success. You will join me, yes, yes? Thank you. First, we will pay a visit to Sadhu and Dorforo Ka. Off we go. The Society quest accepted. I'd say we're pretty close to being completely done with Stormblood soon. I'm kind of curious as to... Am I going to have to wait an entire week before the reset comes, or can I just keep donating? It will still continue. We'll find out soon, I suppose. I'm afraid there's going to be a weekly cap, so we're going to have to postpone doing that till we can continue. You again? What is it this time? We're here to express our gratitude, to give thanks for your help with the archery contest, via the permisons from Namai. Yes, yes. An odd gesture, but not unwelcome. I will taste this curious fruit. Word of your contest reached my ears. I will have dismissed it as a mere rumor had my warriors not been the ones to deliver it. They said they nearly died of Lothar. I'm unsure whether this is a compliment or an insult. Yes, yes, but I am most pleased that you know now of the Namazu. Ha! Nor will we soon forget, stunted Chulu, that you are. Our youths are eager to attend your festivals. You will entertain them. Of course. Everyone is welcome. Just come to Doralo, sometimes in the next 7 years. We must set off to Dawn Throne now, but I hope we will get it soon. Let me see what you wrote. And when you use E in front of a message, you send it to yourself. Probably usable when you separate your chat into an only echo window. Useful when you need to remember things for later. That makes sense, yeah. So E is like, it's like emotion expressions. That makes sense. Oh, echo? Ah, fair enough. In Final Fantasy, in World of Warcraft, it used to be like emote. E is echo. To our dismay, we've seen enormous grotesque statues you erected on the cliffs. It pleases us to suffer such an eyesore, though I commend your artisan skills. At least part of that was uncalled for. How uncivil! Anyway, we come bearing persimmons from Namai, as thanks for your explanation of Azim Bok. Yes, yes. Ah, an offering. In that case, I will permit it. The ordinary are always generous to those who will pay obeisance. I will overlook your peculiar customs and grant the Namazu permission to hold your festival, at least until we claim victory in the next Nadam. You may deliver permissions to Ezugun. He has charge of all our culinary matters. Will do. I'm unsure whether we have an agreement or not, but I am quite satisfied that you at least know of the Namazu. Indeed, though at first I found your disfigured forms distasteful, I'll allow that you too serve a purpose, not unlike that Zo, as do all blessings of the steppe. One might be tempted to declare you superior to the Matanga, who lack your loquaciousness. Yes, I grant you leave to swear fealty to us tribes of the steppe. Well, the rest of these permissions are not getting any fresher. We must hurry to see the mole. Make haste. Yes, yes. See you around. Yeah, see, it's, is it the same? No, it's a different color, I suppose. So emote is definitely different than E, yeah. I still have no idea what the Alliance factions will be in the next expansion. Slurp. Pardon me, I didn't see you there, Vexus. We've come bearing permissions, so thank you for your assistance. We could not have held our festival without the grounds you gave to us. No, and your insight into horse racing was most appreciated. my, how thoughtful. Dorlo seems lively now. The festival must be going well. The children here will do so wish to attend. Then they are most welcome. The more free to attend any time at all over the next 7 years. We will be there. I look forward to it, and I'm sure the children will be delighted. I admit it felt strange that the Udgon should speak of a person resembling a catfish. I'm happy to have met someone so deft of hand. I'm unsure whether you like me or my skills or my flavor. Yes, but I thank you nonetheless. Hope to see you at Dorlo someday. I'm just gonna teleport. Give me a second while I wait for the teleport. Make sure I know where my cat is. Alright, laying on the table in the living room. That's fine. Like I said, gotta make sure where he is when my window's open. But it is way too hot to not have the window open right now. Did it already start storming at your place, Nox? Alright, let's see. I would like to speak to everyone together. Please wait just a moment. Behold our majestic creation. So, do you think it's impressive enough? It's sufficiently inspiring of all? I find it curiously comforting, yes. But of course, what could possibly express the spirit of enlightenment more efficiently than an imposing sculpture? Vexus, do you think our festival has been meaningful? Worthwhile? Will we be saved from a terrible fate? Probably. The Kami only know. Of course, it was worthwhile. Yeah. Let's stay positive. You really think so? Yes? Yes? I see what you did there. Even had I not, I would not regret it. No. The festival brought us together, and together we made so many things. Meaningful, worthwhile, valuable. Weighty words, yes. But I think that what we do is what defines us. Creating because we want to craft. Gathering because we want to gather. Even when no one sees its meaning, its worth, its value. We simply do. That's what makes us disciples of creation. Well said, Goshen. In fact, the same is recorded in the meditation on the metaphysics of merrymaking. In following our hearts, we'll find freedom, a peace truer than any other, our own. Gyofo sighs. Sugetsu the Enlightened. Is this really the time for citations? I hope you do not simply imply I'm being pretentious. Nothing could be farther from the truth. I was bolstering Gyoshin's confidence by mentioning that I made the same observation in my debut publication, A Meditation on Metaphysics of Merrymaking. I too am following my heart. That is amazing, Sugetsu the Enlightened. I hope your heart leads to your sunrise to write succinctly. Succinctly? Oh, I nearly forgot. For the 5th time, I have something for you. Permisons? A bell. Nice. Let's go. I got a bell. This is deeply significant, most meaningful bell. I made it for you. With my own 2 fins, I am most grateful to everyone, but most grateful to you, Vexus. Got a bell. Let's go. Don't think I'm wearing one though. Our festival would not be the same without you. No. Thank you. It seems we will be occupied for the next 7 years. Yes. Wants to pet Vex's head, but he's too small. That thing is, yeah, very interesting. It's a necklace, Namazu bell. Guess if you want to play as a kitty cat, you can wear a bell now. reputation up to 777. Your reputation is increased to Bloodsworn. Alright. Now I just gotta find out where that quest is. Fire. Flamethrower. Poor catfish. Oh, you can buy the bell here again. Who's that? That one's just walking around here. I didn't realize that. I didn't get the golden one. I don't think I got the golden one right now. I think I got the normal one, did I? Yeah. Giant crabby robot. Alright, so I'm kind of curious as to where I'm gonna find the, we got a little tank. So, where is the quest? It's in Kugane. I'll see you in Kugane. I'm really glad I got that jumping tower one though. Jeez. Where's Kugane? Here we go. Oh, no! Get away! I have that one as well. That one's from the Sylphs, isn't it? I believe. Okay, it should be here. Where is it? There it is. No. Wait, which one is that? Huh? What is that one? Wandering Minstrel? Man, I got so much stuff unlocked. Where? Okay. Is this the one? Is this the Allied Quest one? Kojin hireling is eyeing you with unconcealed interests. Begging your pardon, sir, but you're an adventurer, are you not? I approach you on one of the chance you're acquainted with one of your distinguished fellows, a great hero by the name of Vexus Jaeger. The one that I get after you maximize all the reputations. What? You're none other than the legendary Vexus Jaeger, liberator of the nations of Scourge of the Empire. How kindly come you are to guide your steps this way. I've been tasked with finding you, you see, by the lady-in-waiting, Suna Sato. My blue brethren and I are assisting the good folk here in a certain endeavor, but they have been experiencing some difficulties. In seeking you to address said difficulties, the lady-in-waiting wishes to entreat your aid. If you should be willing, I ask you that you come to Tamamizu, where the lady awaits. Are these like the unlockables for the higher dungeons? I thought it was here. It's the one, like, I've maxed out all the reputations here, so there should be a quest somewhere. I thought it was going to be Kugane, but I don't think it is. Ah, something heroic this way comes. How fare you, Vexus? As ever, I'm seeking inspiration to draw upon for my work. If you have any new experiences to share, I would like to hear you. Ah, so here are the extreme versions. Byakko, you say, as in Byakko of the Four Lords? He and his comrades feature prominent tales in the Tale of Tenzin, one of the 3 great plays that are performed regularly at the Mujikoza. It so happens I know quite the story. As a student of fine arts, it was my duty to study it closely. I expect what you are about to tell me will be enlightening indeed. Hidden beneath Hell's lid, a sanctuary for some, a prison for one, you spoke with the Aspice of the Raisin Temple, and the leader was none other than Gembu of the Four Lords, a veritable character from the play came to life. Not that I would question the variety of your account, of course. I merely commend an incredible life you lead. And it falls to you to quell the raging Arimatama of a legendary Aspice in battle? Oh, are you surprised? My word, to think you faced the legendary White Tiger in battle, the Western Guardian, the bosom fiend of the hero Tenzin. Yes, yes, I feel a Tonka coming on. Oh, what now? Forgive me, a form of classical Hingan poetry. I was but recently taught by the actors here. Goes without saying I've yet to master it, so I'll thank you for not laughing at my fumbling attempt. Oh, should have read that. Tried clicking on your quest thing. Oh well. Pretty sure it was nice. Let me see if I can pause it on my stream. He was writing. Let's see what he was writing. Feared and forsaken, seeking death in solitude, saved by the fellowship, Snow White, harbinger of doom, become beloved legends. Alright, that's pretty much what he wrote. You know the Tale of Tenzin, Byakko was likened to a god of war with near limitless power of destruction. Not to say that Byakko you face was a weakling, but the picture you paint is a rather less intimidating Aspice, don't you think? The sort some might even be willing to cuddle, or at least reach out to the rubbed belly. But perhaps he has grown more reserved in his old age. Perhaps in his troubled youth he had more closely resembled his portrayed in legends. Come to think of it, you're not altogether different, you and him. Blessed or cursed with the exceptional powers, defined by them in the eyes of many brave souls that rose to the occasion. The Jade Stoa Extreme is now unlocked. Let's go. Let's see what you clicked on. I can't click on those. About Suzuka. I have to check what it is exactly. Oh. And so, it fell to you to quell the raging Arimatama of legendary Aspice in battle. We can do some extremes if you're up for it. I'm not sure if you can solo those. Well, I can help you. I'm level 100, but... Suzuka the Aspice, whose fiery plume was only eclipsed by her passion for her comrade Tenzin. Yes, yes, I feel Tonka coming on. I still need to check which mounts I need, because I don't have that legendary mount yet. As the settling sun, the fire of my broken heart casts shadow of you. 1,000 years of moments we shared in a fleeting dream. No matter the culture or era, tales of love and longing never cease to resonate with the soul, do they not? And in Suzuka's case, there's been added element of tragic irony, being misjudged by but all save one singular man. A man she could have saved if only he was wrong and the world right. A man whose fate she could have averted had she then the tremendous power she only later came to possess. As moving as tale is, I would weep to know that every word of it is true. Let's see. Hell's Kiers Extreme now accessible. Die Früchte der Freundschaft. The Fruits of Labor. No, that's the one I just completed. But it's more along the lines of these, the intersocial quests. It's the follow-up of Eternity, Loyalty, and Honesty. The level 70 version. Alright, let's see. So about Seryu. Oh, that's that sword that you gave me back then. And so it fell to you to quell the raging Arimatama of a legendary Auspice in battle. That he nearly succumbed to his primal rage, willingly out of misguided desire to fulfill an ancient vow. This is the staff of poetry, worthy of material for a magnificent tanka. Corruption embraced into my heart flow and fill indigo river. Crimson black with blood and ash, promises kept, vows fulfilled. I've heard many tales concerning Seryu before, but your experience calls much of what I assumed true in question. Although the unrivaled powers of a sorcerer are expected, he is generally described as a massive, majestic dragon, rather unlike the serpentine being which you claim to have treated. And this is a tale of in his youth, this fledgling Auspice mistaken for a guardian kami. It is the sort of story one might expect, a cautionary parable, not a tragic and unfortunate truth. It's not all that hard to imagine how he grew frustrated and angry following Tencent's death, for not only was he deprived of a dear comrade, he was robbed of a chance to fulfill a sacred vow. It is good that you helped him reclaim himself, for a tortured soul such as his could have easily trod the same path as a mad Auspice Koryu. Reef of Snakes and Extreme now accessible. Let's see, so what did I just call it? I literally just found it. It was complete. It was Intersociable Quests. It's called the Ananta Maid's Tale, East Aldener Trading Company. Okay, so it is in Kugane, but it's there, I think. Oh wait, it's there. It's right there. But I'm in the wrong class, that's why I couldn't accept them. There we go. The Ananta's Maid's Hill. That's the quest I was looking for. I need to check as well which is the legendary mount you get from Stormblood. Do you know which mount you get after you got all the other mounts in Stormblood? So I can check which ones I'm missing, because I'm pretty sure I'm missing a few. It's the Kumai of the Nine Tails. Sorry, I asked you and I already looked for it. Let me see which ones I need. Okay, we got Revel Kamui and Blissful Kamui. Let's see if we have those. Revel and Blissful. Blissful, check. Reveling? Is that the one? I guess. Then Revelatory and Eastern. So no, I don't have those. So I need Shinryu X? Wait, didn't I get those already? Wait. Oh wait, huh? Wait, what is their original name? Blissful Revelatory? Revealing. Wait, that's... I need to get a proper website instead of Google. We have Blissful and Revealing. Blissful and Revealing. Check, I got those. Then Legendary, we got it. And Auspicious, we got it. We got Lunar. Okay, we don't have the rest, so we need the Minstrel's Ballad, Tsukumiyomi's Pain. Is that... Wait, which one is that? Who's Tsukuyomi? Auspicious? I guess there's one I haven't done yet. Tsukuyomi, whoever that is. Guess I'm still missing one. Yeah, we're still missing one. Tsukuyomi. I actually, interestingly enough, I got one mount that I was able to buy with Mockstones. It's... Yeah, I'm not done with the main quest yet. So, I got... Auspicious Kumai. That's the one extreme I just unlocked, but I already had the mount. It's this one. So I need Suzuka and Seiryu. Would you be down to do some extremes? I got a few unlocked, it seems. Did this one, I did this one, I did this one. The Great Hunt, I did that one. We can do the Jade Stone. I'll go to Paladin though. There we go. Well, that's interesting. I can click on this, but I can't click on this. How does that work? So, I know I can only click at... That's interesting, because you can only select one at a time. But for some reason, this one is blocked out. The rest aren't, so that... Why did they... Why did they did the block thingy here? Yeah, I know. I can only choose one, but... Like, none of these have the red mark, just this one has. Makes me interested as to why they did that. Look, all of them are available. Except for this particular one. Why is that? That's so interesting. There must be a reason to it. And my ADD brain always starts thinking, like, why? Why did they do that? Why did they decide to block that one, but none of the other ones? Is it? This not the extreme ones are 8-man ward. Jade Stoa.
It begins. Receive of me, my few children of man, and quell it!
Let's go, Byako. Wait, is extreme just 4? Normally? I thought extreme is always 8.
There is no turning back.
The reason I'm not holding aggro right now is because I don't have that level 100 weapon.
You are stronger than I dared hope.
Nice. Rock Warrior. So we only needed to do this one once, because I already got the mount. We just wanted the completion, I suppose. Someone's been using his right arm a little too much. Oh, Rathalos is a 4-man, that's what you meant. I see. Can't need it, right? I already have it, yeah. No, I guess I got another weapon to turn in. Oh. How does this look, though? Can't really say it's nice, so definitely gonna turn that in. What about this shield? Yeah, it doesn't look that great. What is it called? Antea weapons, yep. That was a lot of grinding. I did not like grinding that weapon at all. Not in the slightest. I did not enjoy Eureka. A little bit, maybe, every now and then, but I did not like doing Eureka. Give me the Heaven's Ward and the original relic any day. We had some good fun, and you definitely helped me a lot. That made it a lot easier. But trying to grind the other 600 relic weapons? No thanks. My Arimatama is unbound. Shut up, crazy lady. Well, I heard not very promising things about the Shadowbringer one. That one's kind of similar to Eureka, from what I heard. I hope not.
You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes.
Yeah, I wonder how this is gonna work.
I could not bear to lose you again.
Is he gonna get like super attack? Oh wait, it only matters how many people there are in. I see.
Trust in me, my love. I will protect you, I promise. Hearken to my melody. It must be thus. And I'm glad. With you.
Scarlet Bloodletter. She reminds me of another character from this game. I forgot who it was, but she looks exactly like her. Let's see if these look any good. That was kind of interesting. The shield is kind of blah. The sword is kind of nice though. Should be able to do a bit more damage now. My gear score went up. And my weapon as well.
Tenzin? Tenzin, 'tis I! Sheathe your sword, I beg of you! You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes! I could not bear to lose you again!
I missed one. I missed two. Wow. How did I miss two?
Trust in me, my love! I will protect you, I promise! Please, my love, if only you would listen. Hearken to my melody.
Oh, this. Oh, I see what's happening. Ah, so he's. Oh, okay. So that's the combination. I see.
It must be us. And I'm glad. It is me. Hearken to my melody.
Come on, give me my mount, darn it.
Tenzin? Tenzin, 'tis I! Sheathe your sword, I beg of you! You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes! I could not bear to lose you again!
So I guess there's one more trial that we haven't unlocked yet. Okay, got all 10 of them now.
Trust in me, my love! I will protect you, I promise! Please, my love, if only you would listen. Hearken to my melody. Then it must be thus. And I'm glad.
Still no wound, what the heck? Luckily I already have the Byakko one, so... And what that one literally dropped on our first try. That was kind of funny.
Tenzin? Tenzin, 'tis I! Sheathe your sword, I beg of you! You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes! I could not bear to lose you again. Trust in me, my love. I will protect you, I promise! Please, my love. If only you would listen, hearken to my melody. It must be thus. Then
Come on. I should probably do this then. So I can open it.
Tenzin, 'tis I! Sheathe your sword, I beg of you! You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes! I could not bear to lose you again! Trust in me, my love.
Give me your mount already.
You, I promise. Please, my love. If only you would listen. Hearken to my melody.
Is it really that rare? Right, so in order to get that, we do a white mage could open it, I suppose. I guess I could go to the Doman Plaza as well and just donate it the weapon every time.
Tenzin? Tenzin, his eyes! Sheathe your sword, I beg of you! You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes!
Oh, it removed my iron will because I switched tank. I switched to healer.
I could not bear to lose you again! Trust in me, my love! I will protect you, I promise! Please, my love, if only you would listen. Hearken to my melody. It must be thus. And I'm glad. It is you.
Alright. Alright. Maybe we can do them some other time. The Reef of Snakes.
Make me submit or die by your excellence!
Snake Man.
If I must forsake myself to keep my oath, then so fate. the strength to smite mine enemies! Ah, stubborn fools! This is far.
But you shall. Just die already, will ya? There we go. Seiryu Seimi. Poof. Now he's a little snack. Did you have to go now, Nox? Okay. So you can probably do 2 more, max. Maybe 3, but that's kind of pushing it, so let's do 2. A water snake. Okay, we got one more, that's it.
If I must forsake myself to keep mine oath, then so be it.
Excuse me. That's a sneeze.
Tremble before true power.
These cutscenes, they last quite long if you're trying to farm these guys. Both for this one and the Phoenix one. The Phoenix one's got that little movement dance, and this one's got like a 45-second cutscene in between.
Grant me the strength to smite mine enemies. Ah, stubborn fools. This is far from over. Tremble before true power. No! I will not lose. I cannot. None can match my might.
Nope, no mounts. Just very unlucky, it seems. Thanks for helping, Nox. We didn't get any of the mounts. Quite unlucky. But at least I know there's at least one more trial that I need to unlock. So I need the Fire Phoenix mount, and I need the Snake mount, and then whatever other trial boss there still is. Hey, beautiful. Look to the stream. You got this. Yeah, I didn't get them. I was unable to get the boss mounts. You gonna call my niece? Do your thing, beautiful. I gotta fill in the taxes soon. I think I'll be playing for about 15 more minutes. Gotta fill my tax forms later today. Well, actually in like 25 minutes. The Ananta's mate Till. Hancock's apprentice is peering about in earnest. Yeah. Master Jaeger, Hancock sent me to look for you. I'm glad to have found you so close by. He says he needs to meet with you, but wasn't clear on the details. I will, Nox. Appreciate the tip. Thank you for being here, buddy. But wasn't clear on the details. I suppose he'd rather explain it to you in person. Would you mind taking a moment to speak with him? He's over at the harbor. Thank you. You just make your way to Pier 2, if you please. I'll let Hancock know you can find you there. So this is the quest I was looking for. This is the quest that relates to maxing out... what is this though? I don't know what the seaweed is always greener for, but... because it's another side quest we unlocked. But yeah, this is the Alliance quest. After we maxed out all the reputation here. Hancock. Vexus, my friend, good to see you again. Thank you for coming to meet me, though I confess that I knew you would. You're such an agreeable sort, always ready to help your friend and close acquaintances. We got the same we almost got the same glasses, at least the same color. There's no need for such facial exertions. My request is a straightforward one. As it happens, I've been asked to escort a few members of the Alamegan resistance on a tour to Kugane. It seems they are interested in seeing the fortifications they have allowed Hingashi to survive as an isolationist nation for so long. I've never met them, and it occurred to me that the presence of someone such as yourself, who has an established rapport with the resistance, might smoothen our introduction. What say you? Right, you are, my bosom companion. If I just have to stand there, fine. Let's go with that one. Good to hear, particularly as they'll be here any moment. By my estimation, they should be disembarking just about now. Ah, and right I am. Is it the Allied tribe? Yep. Oh, it's the, we know each other. Esteemed members of the Resistance, welcome to Kugane. Allow me to introduce yourself. I am Hancock of the East Aldner Trading Company, and I will be your guide to this fair city. I appreciate you coming to meet us. I am Alpa, captain of the Valadina Gatekeepers. And I am Jomlin, Alpa second in command. Pleasure to meet you. Is that you, Vexus? Fancy meeting you here of all places. What a pleasant surprise. Are you here to show us around? Now that is an excellent proposal, Miss Alpa. I'm certain the two of you would feel more at ease seeing the city with someone you know. Don't you agree, Vexus? I guess I have no choice. Sure. In that case, I shall leave the role of guide to you. Meanwhile, I can secure accommodations for our guests. I got the feeling you didn't have much choice here. Sorry about all this. It's alright, I'd like to visit the castle first. I'm eager to see its fortifications. Kugane is a nice place in this game. Wait for Hancock at Pier 2. Alpa. It's beautiful. It does look nice, but I can't imagine it's much use of a fortress. Too decorative. What unusual attire. I can see you're not native to Kugane. May I ask where you hail from? By the Kami, that tale is real. Are you a mermaid? Don't be absurd. I'm no mermaid. I'm an Ananta. There are many like Alpa and Alamigo, our homeland. There's no need to be alarmed. Ah, so you're of a Western race then. Pardon me, I jumped to conclusions. It can be somewhat dull guarding the gate here, particularly as only other fool would try to break in, so I sometimes let my imagination get the best of me. It's alright, no offense taken, but if you have a moment, would you mind telling us more about this castle? I'm curious to see how a single guard at the gate is sufficient to keep it secure. Of course, I'm no expert, but I will gladly teach you what I know. Consider it an apology for my rudeness. The central keep that towers above us is a complex and strategic make, incorporating myriad defense elements. As you can see, the most prominent part of the facade features regular openings from which it unleashes a veritable hail of arrows or musket rounds. We call these sama. They make it nigh impossible for an enemy to approach from the front. Similarly, those unlucky souls who attempt to scale the walls are likely to be met by tumbling boulders or boiling oil released by manning the many bradishes. Should it somewhat manage to infiltrate the castle proper, he will find it a trial to get out again, for the pathways inside are like a maze by design. To think something so elegant could be in both form and function, I am impressed. The grass is always greener. All that said, the castle has been taken before. Not too long ago, an unsuspicious sort named the Kageyama and his underlings managed to sneak in during one of the Bugyo's galas, taking advantage of the stream of people entering the castle. Which mainly goes to show that all the clever defenses in the world mean nothing if you fail to check who's coming through the front door. A most instructive tale, thank you. I had a feeling that I would find you here. Your accommodations are ready. Since your journey was a long one, I recommend that you stop and soak from Kugani's famed hot springs before you continue your sightseeing. They can personally vouch for their efficiency in soothing body and soul. In that case, how could we refuse? That's settled then. Just make your way to Bokaro Inn at your leisure. I must return to the Ruby Bazaar, but I've ensured that you'll find everything in order. My first Hingun Hot Springs. I hope you'll join us, Vexus. She really is like a fairy tale mermaid come to life. The other batters are in for a surprise. Bathers. I said batters, but I think you meant bathers, yeah. That's such a weird word, bathers. Cairo Inn. Is that I know, I thought the triple triad unlocked. Hello, Elpa. The inn is spectacular. I've never seen anything like it, and to think that we can go just right in. I wish I could see how it... I wish I could show it to Gales, though it might be safer not to. Anyway, Jolwyn went inside to change us ages ago, but it seems like she's coming out at any time soon. She does wear an awful lot of armor. Why don't we have a look around while we wait here? There's no harm in that, right? Well, people are not used to seeing an Ananta, so I wouldn't like walk out on your own, if possible. Seeing it has only made me want to go in more. Jolwyn won't mind if we meet her in the water, right? So let's go, unless you need some time to change into your bathing suit as well. Here it's customary to wear one, at least in Kugani. Sure. In my current garb? Yeah, sure. Just go in with armor. Who cares? Are we at the rooftop? Haha, I'm wearing full armor. This feels wonderful. I'm so glad we came to Hingashi. It's so nice to properly relax once in a while. Look there, is that a mermaid? That tail, those scales, unmistakably a mermaid. I can't believe they've been real this whole time, right here in our hot springs. This is ridiculous. I'm clearly no fish. Huh, I suppose people who have never seen an Ananta just don't know what else to make of you. Oh no, it's him. It's the guy with the eye patch. Well, I never. Mermaids in the bath. Yep, it's him. Najaza Jeb. Did someone say mermaid? Yeah, that's an interesting view. What's this? A seeker, and one most unfortunate features at that. Not as unfortunate as your manners, and I would say something about the creepy mask, but I reckon the face beneath it is even worse. It's literally just a little piece of eye, you can see everything else. Now I'm meant to believe that you don't recognize me, not a job. You certainly have the look of an Eorzean, but perhaps my legacy has not reached whatever drab little corner of the realm you call home. Yes, on closer inspection I can see that our Far Eastern friend simply mistook serpent for a fish. Not that it matters for my purposes, of course. I can hardly believe that I came upon a conceiving substitute so soon. That's enough of your leering. Go beat him up. Last time he had that gun, now he has some weird orb thing. What are you doing? Get your hands off me! Elpa! I swear, you masked maniac, if you've done something to Elpa. It's funny, I thought only to make a bit of coin when I traveled through this foreign land, but it seems the Beastman and I are simply meant to be. In my case, I'll be helping myself to this one. I welcome a challenge, so feel free to hunt me down if you can. Alright, time to give someone a beating. Not yet, I guess. Jolmin. Hell takes the Nazata. And what is he anyway? I can't believe he managed to snatch Alpa right in front of us. No. Now is not our time. Our first priority needs to be tracking him down. Thankfully, if the locals' reactions so far are anything to go by, I'm sure they'll stood out. We can start by asking around. The seaweed's always greener. Ah, that's what you meant. The grass is always greener. Sorry, that took a long time for me to realize what you meant there. Jeez. Alright, we got the Gugane resident. A Mikote. Ma'am, I'm afraid I don't know what you mean. Alright, I'm talking about someone whose ears like me. Male, a bit odd in the facial area. I might have been behaving strangely too. Does that ring a bell? Ah, so your folks are called Mikote. I've seen quite a few of you around in Gugane of late. There was a man fitting that description over by a short pier when it passed by not too long ago. I guess we're headed seaside then. Thanks for your help. You know, you could have just asked about the mermaid instead of a Mikote. I'm so close to max leveling my warrior. Just 1.5 levels to go. But yeah, next time we do roulettes, I should probably focus on leveling up my Dark Knight. He'll need the experience way more. Because my warrior is high enough level to start questing in the next expansion. This is not what I was expecting, in a variety of ways. Oh, it's him. Mizatia. He got knocked out. Now that we found him, I suppose we ought to make sure he doesn't die. We're going to need him to wake up first, though. I don't know. Maybe poke him in the face? That is not the same dude. That's the other guy. That's the guy from the tribe on top of the rock. And you're sure he's not already dead? That's the one we threw bombs at. In that case, we'll have to get creative, and I just have the thing. Wait. Well, he does anyhow. Wasn't he the guy that was flirting on her? Just as I thought, he never leaves home without his Mark 12 grenades, XL2 grenades. I assume he took the time to remove some of the powder after his prior experiences, so he should be safe enough. Not one in his general direction, would you? Yeah, I knew it was him. I'll stand back a bit, just in case. Poor dude is getting grenades thrown at him again. Incoming! Oof. believe I at last truly grasped the meaning of a phrase, a rude awakening, which is to say, ow. Make no mistake, I'm delighted to see you, Vexus, but I would appreciate it if you would put a little more thought into your method of greeting next time. I was having such a nice dream, too. I can't say I expected quite a large explosion. I thought for sure you'd remember to take the power out this time. But why are you here anyway? God, Jolene! Your attire is rather less present than usual. Ah, now that you mention it, I did forget to put a uniform back on, didn't I? Lol. More importantly, though, we have a serious problem on our hands. Is that? Are you listening to me? Yes, I'm listening, and definitely making a normal amount of eye contact. But never mind that, Elpa's been kidnapped. I saw her being carried away by a man with the most peculiar mask. You saw him? Yes, as it happens, I stowed away on a ship to get here, and that went perfectly smooth, thank you very much, until you two disembarked and ran off, leaving me a clue where I gotta go. What is it, Robin? Ah, yes, as it happens... Oh, wait, that's where I go. As I was wandering about aimlessly as one does, I saw the masked man with Elpa in tow. I called out to them, and he hit me, without so much as a warning. How are you doing? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Did I miss something? I'd never listen? Listen to what? Oh yeah, it's definitely most likely, it's definitely still blazing hot here. Before I fully lose consciousness, however, I'm witnessing something vital. He and Elpa boarding a small boat. I'm positive they were headed out to sea. Then it's not a moment to waste. We'll board a ship at once. You too, Mzat. Put on some clothes. Ah. Of course, I would never abandon Elpa in a time of need. In fact, I shall begin scanning the search area of any passing vessel that can carry us away right this moment. Feel free to say, put on a coat while I do. Quest complete. I wonder how many society quests this one is. Jolman. Ruby seas under ruby skies. Jolman is more than ready to set tracking Nazad job across the sea. Grr, just wait till I get my hands on that Nazad job. At least we have some idea where he's heading with Elpa, thanks to Mazat. I've decided to reward him by not pushing him into the sea, even though he's making it very tempting. More importantly, where do you reckon we should do a starter search? More importantly, put on some clothes. They passed like the ruby prize? Well, what are we waiting for? Not yet, not yet. Maybe I can do that later, in a bit. I need to do my income tax first. Jolman, where are you going? Just waiting. Yeah, I reckon I'll probably end my stream any moment now. Because I need to prepare for the income tax. Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I promised I would do it today. They, yeah, I know. I normally know it's before May. But, you can still fill it in, though. Or, but technically I need to check. I need to check if they done it correctly. So it's only gonna take like a couple of minutes. I should finalize it, because they sent me a temporary one now. I ran out of drinks as well. I still have water though. I think I'd be getting money back this year. I should probably start looking in ways on deducting taxes from my YouTube channel. With all the expenses I make on it. Technically, I could probably write off the purchase I make across. Like, if I buy from foreign lands, I should probably be able to write off the taxes I make on my YouTube, because they are expenses, for which is technically my business. So, I'm gonna look into that. Right, now that we're here, let's split up and ask whether anyone has seen a masked Mikote and a mermaid about. An excellent plan. It's nice to have everything back to normal. This had better not be about my attire again. If you hadn't noticed, Elpa's been kidnapped by a masked maniac. So go find some eyewitnesses before I change my mind about drowning you. I never did get to tell her that swimsuit was fetching, but at least I managed not to make a fool of myself. Poor guy. Overzealous Cannoneer. A man wearing a sinister mask. He certainly hasn't passed through here. I would know. I've been looking for a suspicious person to fire at all day. Dude's just looking for a reason to fire his cannon at someone. Damn. Where's the other guy? Here we go. Unflappable soldier. A suspicious man with a mermaid? Very funny. You Westerners and your jokes. Guess not. Guess he hasn't seen him. Jolmin. Alright, after this conversation, I'm gonna end the stream. And then I'll be down for some Space Marines tomorrow, Robin. I think we should finish Space Marines first before we meet to where the winds meet. I'm okay with playing that game, but I'm usually one to, like, try and finish off one game before starting another, if possible. Any luck? Because there's still a few things we should do with Space Marine. You too, huh? It seems we hit a dead end here. I haven't the slightest idea what to do now, though. Ah. What has gotten himself into this time? Come on, Vexus. Maybe I'll stream that game, Where the Wind Meets. Maybe I'll stream Space Marine as well at one point, just doing the campaign. Oh, nice. Is there? What is the meaning of this? First, you burst out of the water like some sort of sea monster, and now you threaten me with a blade. I don't know even who you are, or what you are. You know what you stole from us, but you shall come to regret it. Tsukumo is more precious than any treasure. Return him at once. I guess he met the suspicious-looking dude. Help me, Vexus. I'm being beset by this, turtle man? Turtle man! Vexus, what an odd coincidence. Did she get timed out? Oh yeah. I don't know. What was the last message you sent, Spy? Sometimes I really need to stream elements. Yeah, I need to lower the security. Sometimes when a lot of people spam a lot of emojis or like exclamation marks, the game or the bot has a time as a maybe emoji spam or I'm not sure if it's gonna ban you because you're a moderator, Robin. Yeah, probably because of the exclamation marks. Oh, not a coincidence at all, since you two seem to know each other, in which case you have my apologies. I should not have drawn my blade without preamble. Thinking of nothing of it, as the future leader of the M tribe, I was not all alarmed by your sudden, menacing advance, not in the least. I'm a Zatia, by the way, and any friend of Vex's is a friend of mine. Yep, see? Exclamation marks. When you overly use exclamation marks and emojis, the thingy kicks in. I'm honored to meet you. My name is Kabuto, and I lead the Blue Divine Circle. The name's Jolmin. I'm with the Valadina Gatekeepers in Alamiga. Can I ask you where your point of skewering is at? In my haste, I unfortunately mistook him for a thief who recently snatched Tsukumo from my helmet. Wait, precisely is this Tsukumo? You seemed rather keen on getting it back. Tsukumo is my dearest companion and guide, who once walked beside me as a Karakuru puppet blessed with a soul. He's now presenting only as a materia, but continues to watch over me. Wait, wasn't Azar holding something that looked an awful lot like a material when we saw him in the hot springs? Could have that been Tsukumo? If so, it would mean that he robbed Kabuto before kidnapping Alpa, and that was only certainly won't find him on the Ruby Sea. But why not? If it were me, I wouldn't want to risk my prize being retaken by its rightful owner, and fending a Kabuto off would be a sight more difficult with Alpa in tow. I put my money in Azar having made for land as quickly as possible. A reasonable conclusion, assuming that he was headed for Alfard. That most direct route would have taken him through the village of Isari. To Isari we go then. We'll follow your lead, Kabuto. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here. Gonna do some taxes. And then I'll jump in Discord for a bit. I am gonna end the stream here. Appreciate you all for joining. If you guys liked the video, please leave it a like. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to help out, please consider subscribing as well. Help me and my channel grow. While you're at it, if you have any tips, comments or suggestions, would like to see me play another game, let me know down in the comments below and I'll reply to you as soon as I can. This is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan, and I'll see you all in the next Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Till then, thank you Rangex and George. Appreciate you guys joining. As always, thank you for dropping in. Nox, appreciate you for helping. Loxin, thank you for joining. And Robin, thank you for chatting. I'll hit you up in WhatsApp as well. Enspy, of course, thank you for dropping in and chatting. Appreciate you guys being here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, what's left of it at this point. You know, just a little bit less stretch of the weekend, I suppose. And then I'll probably be streaming on... Well, I don't know yet. I don't know. Maybe Tuesday. Depends. I have some plans to do some stuff on Tuesday, so maybe not. On Monday we'll do Space Marines 2, which I won't be streaming either. I should probably start streaming a bit more on Monday and Wednesday with Robin over here and Patrick. But I'll probably do that when we start a new game, not Space Marines. And then... yeah, you can drop your promotion link in Discord. And then on Wednesday, yeah, that as well. Maybe on Thursday. It depends. Let's see. I'll keep you guys updated in Discord. Anyway, till the next one. Thank you for joining, Spy.
The stars are whispering to the night, a tale of journeys bathed in light. Footsteps fade on the softest ground. Dreams are calling without a sound. Lay your head on the clouds above. Let the winds cradle you with love. Close your eyes, the world will wait. Dreams unfold at the heavens' gates. A lantern flickers soft and slow, guiding hearts where dreams may flow. The sky wears hues of gentle gold. Stories rest as the night takes hold. Lay your head on the clouds above. Let the winds cradle you with love. Close your eyes, the world will wait. Dreams unfold at the heavens' gates. The echoes of the day retreat. Soft lullaby hum a melody, unraveling all memories. Lay your head on the clouds above. Let the winds cradle you with love. Close your eyes, the world will wait. Dreams unfold.